Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana, and together we're going to go on a journey with the tarot cards to uncover your spiritual message and focus for the week. So, our first card is the energy that the universe wants you to focus on as a theme this week. So, kind of the theme of our reading. We have the moon. Okay, the moon is an interesting card, and it's a very interesting energy because the moon talks about never taking anything at face value, looking deeper and understanding that through all the different shifts and changes and the way things appear and then they don't appear, it helps you put together the bigger picture. But the mistake is taking one of those glimmers and thinking that it is the big picture. So let's see if I can illuminate this a little better. So imagine imagine a sphere, and we just have a dark sphere. So we can't see it until we shine light on it. And maybe you shine a light on this side, and maybe you shine a light on that side, or this side, or that side. And each time you shine a light, you see a different color, or you see a different feature of the landscape. Like one is mountains, maybe one is a dark green river, or maybe you have an orange jungle. You know, I'm kind of getting a little fantastical here. But the idea is that no one of those shots, no one of those little vignettes is true, yet it is true. But it's the whole thing illuminated that gives you the whole of the truth. So it would be wrong to say, well, this is a planet or a sphere that only has orange jungles. That's not true. It also has a green river. So the moon card is asking you to be patient. It's asking you to look for things coming together and to make sure that you're paying attention. Because when the moon shows up, it's no wonder we call people loony, because the moon has always had this association with madness, right? So some of the things you see during the moon time, or when the moon energy is activated, it's not real. But then some of it is real. So it's really just being on your guard, taking stock of everything and not making any conclusions yet. Okay, now your energy here this week, we're in the death energy. So this really makes sense together, because the death energy is about, you're about to transform, you're about to become something else, or a part of your world is about to really shift and become something different. So of course, things are going to seem fragmented. Of course, not all the pieces are going to line up. As you walk through a new door, we're still sometimes used to seeing it with old eyes. So I don't know about you, but I do not have 20/20 vision. And so I have to have contact lenses. And if I don't have my contacts in, the world looks completely different than when I do. So when we walk through a new door, sometimes we still don't have the new contacts yet. Sometimes we still can't see things the way they actually are. Sometimes our vision is a bit fuzzy. And that's why you can't really draw any conclusions yet about what you're seeing or what's coming to you. The only thing you know is that you are getting the truth of the way things are, but it's just not the whole picture yet. Okay, so let's keep going. We've got the 10 of Cups. Aquarius, how many times do I draw this card for you? 7 of Swords, and then Prince of Wands. Okay, so there is going to be a moment where you're going to be very clear on your heart's desire. It's going to be the moment where you feel very satisfied, where you feel contented, and where you feel at peace. You're going to feel that very strongly this week. The trick is, not everyone is going to agree with it. Not everyone in your family, your blood family, maybe not even your friends. There's going to be a moment where you know, it might even be a, a projection onto your immediate environment or culture, where you feel like, okay, but other people aren't going to accept this about me. You're going to feel a tension between, do I follow this heart's desire or not? Because it's not going to fit either with what people think about me, what people think I should be doing, or it's going to require such a huge lifestyle change, a drastic change, that I'm afraid to go that direction right now. So keeping in mind the water, all the watery energy of the moon here, and then we have the 10 of Cups, you may be feeling a little bit emotionally vulnerable or emotionally prone to emotionally prone to emotions this week. It just might be feeling a little more tender and vulnerable than usual. And when that happens, our good friend the mind tends to step in to try to protect us, but really ends up making things worse. Your mind is trying to figure out a way out of it. Like, I don't know if you've seen The Big Chill or if you like that movie, but I think it's Jeff Goldblum's character says, I can't go a week. You can't go a week without a justification. You can't go a week without a rationalization. You can't even go a day. Something like that. So the idea is your mind is trying to find a way out of this. Your heart and soul have come into, yes, this is who I am. Yes, this is the choice I want to make. This is the direction I want to go. But because of that tension you're feeling with the environment, your mind tries to make it okay. Well, maybe I don't have to do the whole desire, or maybe I can do it in secret, or maybe I don't have to do all of it, or, maybe I can just do some of it. Maybe that'll be all right with the universe. Maybe that'll be all right with me. So you're trying to sidle your way out of it. First of all, you're overcomplicating and overthinking the problem, but you're also trying to kind of get out of it somehow and to maybe only do a little bit of it. Just dip your toe a little bit in the water instead of jumping all the way in. But Aquarius, that's not good enough for you. You are worth much more than that. You have much more to offer. Your Prince of Wands says, nope, we're going for it. So despite whatever your mind throws up, there is a part of you that's just going to take over and say, nope, here we go. I'm going. I'm going to put this in motion. I'm going to go for it. This Prince of Wands understands a higher truth. He understands that you're here for something more. And he understands that you're here to do your joy, to live out your joy and be who you were meant to be. I think I need to get out of the movie thing for a second. This is turning into some kind of cheesy Hollywood something or other. But the point is that no matter what your mind throws up, it can't fool your heart. It can't fool your soul, and it can't fool you. And you just decide to go for it anyway. I love this because the Prince of Wands, he just runs into battle. And he's in motion, he's going, he knows to take action. So that is your cue this week, Aquarius, is take action. No matter what your mind says, take action, and then take more action, and take more action. And pretty soon this is going to move pretty fast for you. But the key is really one thing at a time. You can't trust the way things look so much. Again, remember, we're talking about all the pieces coming in a little bit at a time, not all at once. You can't really trust that so much. So it's the little steps, but understand that this stuff is too big to ignore. These cards are too big. The Moon and the Death card, too big to ignore. So whether you like it or not, you're moving forward. Things are moving forward for you. The best way to capitalize on this week for you, Aquarius, is to take action. All right, so we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks so much for joining me and for sharing your time and energy with me. And also, please like and subscribe if you feel so compelled to. That would be awesome. If you are looking for that fast, even faster progress, I know we talked about fast with this guy, consider a one-on-one reading. I love doing these. I love helping people realize their potential and get to an even better place than where they are now. So if you're looking for some more one-on-one guidance, or you know that you need to move forward faster, check it out, trueguidancetarot.com. Lots of awesome readings on there. I look forward to seeing you next time, and have a great, great week.